Hello everybody, what's going on, and welcome back to Wrestle World, just gonna move over here, Wrestle Word. So today we're doing a wrestling opinion, so we're gonna yay some nays for a very okay show, a very okay show of Monday Night Raw. Well, let's see if we get the yay of the Raw, of the nay of the, just intro. So the first thing that we had, if I get this correct, that'd be amazing, was that The Miz came out to cut a promo. Then Kurt Angle cut him off, and he's just like, "Oh, we're gonna give that Intercontinental Championship something." And then, like he said, all these men are gonna throw a massive battle royale for it. And I thought, it's okay, whatever. It'll get a yay for now. Now, moving on to the Battle Royal itself, it was alright. Big Show had his spots, and it was cleanly shaved Big Show, and it was like, what the hell is going on with Big Show? Big Show obviously got eliminated, I could call it from like the start. Everyone was like, oh, the Mr. Rod's probably going to win. They didn't win. Finn Balor was in there, Jason Jordan win, which my second prediction was Jason Jordan to win. He didn't win. Surprise, Jeff Hardy won. Well, this is a cutscene because I quickly forgot to include that, in the Battle Royale, what's his name, Bray Wyatt came out. They did that little thing, and then Bray Wyatt came out of the darkness and shoved Finn out of the ring, and then he went away in the darkness, and Finn was like, oh my god. So it's probably gonna go to No Mercy, so I don't know. I'm not gonna give it a yay or nay. I just wanted to put that into there. I mean, that's what they should do with Bray Wyatt. They should do it when it's unexpected, not when it's expected. So that was really good. Anyway, back to the video. And everyone's all happy and stuff, so you know what? That gets a yay as well. So we start off with 2 yays. Next we had the match between Enzo Amore and No-Ham Dub. Since Enzo Amore has went over to the Cruiserweight division, I'm sorry, this one's getting a nay. It just didn't really feel like it needed to be there. I mean, no offense, I'm okay with the Cruiserweights. They're fine, but they're great. But just leave them on their own show. Honestly, just don't put them on Monday Night Raw, because every time you put them on Monday Night Raw, it's just nothing. There's no storyline or anything. It's like, here, Monday Night Raw, a Cruiserweight, we can just have them. It's almost like saying we don't want them on 245. Here, have them on Raw. No, we don't want them on Raw. Have them on 245. They're shucking them around everywhere, so I don't want it. Enzo Amore, though, getting put there is good, but still, it's getting a nay. Next, we had Brock Lesnar appearing. Paul Heyman did his advocate thing. It's like, Brock, this is Brock Lesnar, and he showed what happened to Brock Lesnar last week on Raw when Braun Strowman came out and gave him 2 power slams. It was like, oh shit, and stuff like that. And they just talked about the match at No Mercy, and then Brock said, so basically what he's saying is, Suplex City, bitch, and just drops the mic, walks away. Just gets a yay, just builds up a lot of suspense to what I can't wait to see it. No Mercy, the Universal Championship match between Brock and Braun. Next we had Seth Rollins versus Cesaro, and I really don't know why we're still having these matches, because there's really no friggin' point to it. And it happened 2 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago, or never weeks ago, before SummerSlam. They did the exact same thing with Cesaro and Rollins first, and Rollins lost, and then Dean and Sheamus first, and Dean won. I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing? Are we actually going to give them a tag team match, or are we just going to make them work separately? I don't get it. I mean, the matches were okay, but since it's the same sort of storyline that we're basing it around, it gets a now. I'm really sorry. I do like Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose being in a tag team, but if they're going to be in a tag team, maybe give them tag teams to verse, make them look stronger, just do that stuff. Maybe Gallows and Anderson, but I don't know, because Gallows and Anderson don't really have anyone to verse as well, so just chuck them in there, we'll all be alright, we'll be happy family. Moving on. Next we had Emma versus Mickie James. Emma actually won, but they had a backstage arguments, and Emma was just like, if I win, you have to tweet something for me, and if you win, then I didn't start the women's revolution and stuff like that. Emma won. It's she grabs the mic and it's like, I started the women's revolution. I started the women's favor. And she said it like 12 times over. It was really confusing. I mean, for Emma winning though, it gets like 0.5 a yay. But for Emma's just saying repeatedly over and over again, I told you, I won, I started the women's revolution, that's gonna get an A. Next, we had John Cena, Roman Reigns contract signing. And this, you already knew it was gonna get a yay. It gets a fucking yay. It was just awesome. It's like we started off with the good side of John Cena. It's like, hey, look, good old John Cena. He signs a contract straight away, and he's like, Roman's never gonna fight me. And then Roman Reigns comes out. It's like, you saying that I ain't gonna fight you? And he had that voice going, and like John Cena cuts a sick promo and stuff. And it's just like Roman Reigns cuts a sick promo, and just like Roman Reigns forgot what he was gonna say, and John Cena was like, if you're gonna be the big dog, you need to cut a big promo. And everyone's like, oh shit, John Cena's actually wrecking Roman Reigns. The Roman Reigns comes back. It's like, you're just a part-timer, you're a fake ass bitch, you're a part-timer fake ass bitch and stuff like that. And he says like, basically, you're never here on WWE, you're always doing like the Daily Show and stuff while I'm busting my ass and stuff. And then like, you just destroy young talent, you always beat them. And then John comes back, it's like, but I made the young talent relevant by doing the US Open challenges. It's all like, holy moly crap-a-totally. And it's like, and then John Cena finishes off with saying like, you should be ashamed that I'm a part-timer, because I do your job way better as you are doing as a full-timer. I was like, oh, drops the mic, and it's like, you can't see me. And it just gets, it was a whole lot of fucking, you know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, after that, Gallows and Anderson came out, and they said, we want to fight you two. And then, like, Kurt Angle's like, you know what, you guys look like you want to fight and stuff. And, like, they had a fight. I was like, no one wanted to see it, though. Like, even when Kurt Angle said they're going to fight, no one was really too excited. And I don't get what, like, they're doing. It's like, they're meant to be versing each other, but they're putting them in a tag team. I'm really confused. So for that reason, it's getting an A. So I'm confused. Next, we had Elias meet Pelvis Wesley. This is just getting an A. I mean, we don't really have to talk about this. I mean, it's just Heath Slater dressing up as Elvis Presley and just being stupid on TV. And then finally, we had Sasha Banks versus Alexa Bliss. And you know who won? Who won, Sam? Alexa Bliss won. That's correct. Alexa Bliss is back with the new Royal Women's Championship. It was a good match all in all. It gets a plain old yay. Not just a like really high PA. It's like, whoa, she's a new champion, gets a plain old yay. But you know what gets a really high PA? What happened at the end of the match when Nia Jax came out, and it's like, it was like a pretend celebration. Like, first she like ran into Sasha and hurt her more, and then she picks up Alexa and like carries her around the wind. Like, look, this is the champion, and she stops. She turns that angry face on. You know what? She drops her backwards. It's like, oh shit, son. And from that moment on, we know what's going to happen. Nia Jax versus Alexa Bliss is going to happen. I saw it coming. Like, everyone, well, not everyone. I mean, to be honest, I didn't really see it coming. But like, Nia Jax needed a title opportunity, and now she's going to get one. And man, I cannot wait to see what happens. And I'm probably correct with this, that Nia Jax will be the next Raw Women's Champion. So that's it for Yays and Nays for Monday Night Raw. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. It was a really short one, but there was not much really to talk about. It was more of a talking Raw. It wasn't really too many matches, so I hope you guys really enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Wrestle Word Boop.